Hi, this is Lee Ellis with another installment of Leading with Honor Coaching. You know, in July and August, we talked about honor and how it was so important. And in August, we talked about leaders engaging their younger people, who their reports and their teams, to talk about honor and to share that how they can be more honorable and just share that and start talking about it. And that's a very important. But this month, I want to talk about honor, and I want to talk about holding our politicians responsible to lead and live with honor. Now, they're pretty wealthy and powerful people, but the problem is they don't have a boss that's going to hold them accountable, a boss above them. And so the only people that can hold them accountable are people below them. And people, the uh, politician or the voters are scattered around and they don't have time to investigate everything that's going on in the voting process in their county or city or state or the national. And so it's easy for an honorable person to drift off course because sometimes we want power and we want money and we want influence to be somewhere pushing for what we want to get out of this, okay? And that's why they have to be held accountable. You know, uh, I'm reminded today of what the communists told us when they were torturing us in our camp to sign a statement which said that we'd received lenient and humane treatment. Okay? Now they're torturing us to sign a letter, lenient and humane treatment. Well, we challenged them on it, and they responded by said, truth is that which most benefits the party. And that's what the communists believe around the world. Truth is that which most benefits the party. Well, we're seeing that a little bit creeping into our culture today. Truth is that which most benefits the party, and the media is joining into that. They don't tell lies, maybe, but they don't tell all the truth. And so they tell a little bit that will clarify or protect someone that they support. So we all need to be thinking about accountability. So the politicians have no boss above them, so the voters and constituents have to be holding them accountable. And that's going to be very hard. So I want to just give three things this month. So, first of all, encourage your politicians to be honorable and accountable. And two, encourage your community to help encourage them to be honorable and accountable. And three, remember the media is pushing to sell their audience and is not always sharing the entire story. Okay? So you need to hold them accountable too, and probably the only way is to not watch them or not listen to them. So I want to just encourage you to think about our culture today and about leading with honor, living with honor, and accountability, and how we can strengthen accountability for all our leaders and especially our politicians, okay? And keep them on course because they're kind of drifting off. And especially in Washington, D.C., when I go there, I just feel like they're spending a lot of money and taking a lot of money and in both parties. And so I just, good people drift away and let's hold them accountable. Well, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you next month. God bless.